Hello, everyone, and welcome to the All Sports, All Plays Network. I'm your host and moderator for this evening, Logan Landers, on the Sports Corner, the hottest new show sweeping the nation across Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere else you can find us. Be sure to check out our Instagram, our Facebook, where we're going live almost every day, as well as our YouTube. Today, we have a great show. We're going to be talking about a bunch of topics. First, we are going to be bringing up the World Series Game 6 recap and our thoughts on the Blake Snell decision. Next, we'll be talking about Daryl Morey and how we think he's going to fare with the 76ers. And finally, wrapping it all up today, we're going to be talking about Tony LaRussa being the new manager of the Chicago White Sox. Be sure to keep it locked in, and we'll be talking to you guys in just a minute.
All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making the plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics never the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays. Like working your faces. Grace up the field, so type the laces. All sports, all plays. Network. All sports, all plays. Network. We on top of our game. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays.
What's up, everyone? We are back. This is the Sports Corner. I am your host and moderator for the evening, Logan Landers. And joining me today, you guys know I can't do it alone. I got to bring on two of the hottest debaters across the airwaves right now. First off, I'm bringing on my dude, Big Shaw. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? I'm doing good.
Hey, awesome. And also, the resident hot take expert, Jay McLovin. What's up, brother?
What's up? Y'all ready to get this spice and flavor kicking?
Yeah, I'm ready for it, man. But hey, you're the ad guru. Who we got help us out the show today?
You know who we got. We got none other than that Suzanne Paparazzi Jewelry. That's who we got.
Yes,
all products are lead and nickel. All products are $5. $5. Special offer for ASAP sports viewers. Free matching earrings when you buy a necklace. So come on. It's cheap. It's good. You need it in your life. She needs it in her life. Order now at paparazziaccessories.com. Promo code 160920.
Man, I tell you what, that lead, nickel, all that's great, especially with the holidays coming up. But we got something especially for our fans. What you tell them a little bit about that?
Sure do. And if you are the best commenter, the best sharer of our stuff, if you get our stuff out to the masses the most of anybody else, then you're that viewer of the month. And which comes a nice ASAP t-shirt. That's right. You get a nice ASAP t-shirt as you see displayed above. So comment, like, share, all that good stuff. And if you're the one for the month, we're going to get you that free t-shirt. If you don't want the free one, well, then heck, you could go buy one off our website for $25 plus shipping and handling. So all you got to do is win it or buy it. And there's where you go. Turn it back over to you, my brother.
Hey, let's do it. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe on our YouTube page, on our Facebook channel. Check out our Instagram as well. We're doing everything over here, man. We've been around for a couple months, and we're getting things rolling, and we're going to keep it going today. We're going to be talking about a heck of a topic that's been on the minds of a lot of us in this community, and we're talking about Game 6 of the World Series, and specifically the Blake Snell decision where he was pulled after only a few 70-something pitches, and he was pitching a heck of a game. So first off, Big Sean, I'll start with you. What were your thoughts on this game first, and then what were your thoughts on Blake Snell being pulled?
Man, the game was pretty good, but now I just want to get to the Blake Snell guy. Man, that was stupid. That was real stupid, man. He was having a hell of a game, man, and then all of a sudden you come pull him for what reason I don't know, man. I've been trying to ask and find out, but it's like nobody knows why the manager done that. When you got a pitcher, playing as well as he was, it would have been a game 7. If you ask me, I really believe it'd have been a game 7 if you would have kept him on the mound. That's why, you have your, you put these guys on the mound, especially your stars. You put them in the game, to to get to the next round. And that was the thing, for the Rays. Don't take out your star player, man. And he was striking them dudes out left and right. He was bringing that heat.
Mm-hmm.
And you go set him out for what reason? Nobody seems to know.
Our resident, one of the best commenters on our post, Brandon Herrera, said Rays overthought. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I agree. I think we can all agree with that. Let's see here. We got Louis Tenor. Am I allowed to join? Wait, we'll talk to you a little bit in the privately, Louis, and we'll figure something out, man. But all right, so Big Shaw, appreciate your takes on this. Jamie Levin, what are your thoughts, man?
What are my thoughts? This game was over, and Brian Cash was an idiot in inning number 5, out number 2. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think somewhere between out 1 and out 2 in the 5th inning, Cash, he just lost his ever-loving mind. You don't take a man out when he only pitched 73 innings. He got a 2.70 ERA.
Yes.
He got 9 strikeouts. He got 2 hits and a man on freaking first. Why? Why would you do that?
Stupid.
Why are you an idiot? Because let me tell you something. When out number 2 came in when the 6th inning went to that after he pulled him out, right after that, bam, baby, 2 runs. Instantaneously. It's like watching your whole life just flash out of existence.
Out of existence.
Because in his whole point of view, or his whole reason is he didn't want Snell, he didn't want LaRussa, Reyna, Margot, and Lowe, all those guys to see Snell for a 3rd time. That's just stupid.
Yeah, that was real stupid.
The man's a damn Cy Young Award winner. They done seen this man 50 million times. Well, you don't think they ever seen Blake Snell before? The man been in the league a hot minute. They know what the man's got. They doing. You don't think they got scouting reports?
Oh, they got one.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. His ideology, his reasoning for pulling Blake out, I can only deduce it as an aneurysm, or somebody was impostoring Cash and went out there, and Cash is being held and bound in the dugout, saying, "No, it's not me. It's not me." No, it may not have been you, but your imposter done screwed you, Tampa Bay, and all of their fans over.
It would have been a game 7 right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a game 7. Hell yeah, because I tell you right now, the way Snell was pitching, he could have gone at least to the 6th or 7th, and then you should have brought in your closer, your setup man, and your closer, and closed out the deal.
Yeah, I turned the TV off.
Ridiculous, man.
That was stupid.
If nothing else, you could have gone to the 6th. You could have gone to the 7th inning. You could have brought in Glass now for a little, to get you over to about the 9th, and then brought in your damn closer.
Yeah,
and I guarantee you, Glass now could have carried it for 2 innings, and then your closer would have came in and closed it out, and then you would have still had freaking Morton ready to go for game 7.
Right.
And watch this, and it's still a fresh bullpen.
Man, that was crazy.
How stupid is this? Listen, ain't none of us coaches, but common sense dictates that is a more logical plan than what the hell he did. And as you can see, the results are quite obvious.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a couple comments here. Brandon said Jack Morris would not have given up that ball. Nah, I don't think he would have. He would have probably punched his manager by the time he gave up that ball.
Yeah.
No, didn't want to give it up.
You saw him.
He was on his way out, like you basically like FUCK and a whole bunch of other ones.
Yeah,
he was not happy.
Nobody telling Randy Johnson to get off of the mound. Man,
Right.
Randy Johnson at 6 foot whatever would have said, "Shut the hell up, or I'll stomp you into the dirt."
Let's see. He also says Snell has a real reason to be pissed. How should the rest of the team feel? I'd be pissed too.
They all pissed.
I'd be depressed, angry, pissed off, agitated, frustrated, and every other.
Oh yeah, all 5.
Nope.
I requested trade.
Oh man, these dudes were ready. LaRussa, Reyna was ready, man. These dudes were ready.
Yeah, it would have been a great game 7, but now they're at home wondering what if.
I wonder how long do you think Cash will keep that job?
He should get fired.
I mean, honestly, they got that lineup. They don't need to keep Cash. They got the perfect lineup. All they gotta do is go out there and get a better. Man, there's a plethora of coaches out there that you could bring in that could have made a better decision than that.
Yeah,
hell, Hinch is still out there. You could go get AJ Hinch, bring him to Tampa, and I guarantee you Hinch wouldn't have done that shit.
No, he'd have stayed where it was.
Hell, you can go get 76-year-old Tony LaRussa and his absentee-minded self, and even he wouldn't have made that damn call.
Nah.
We'll talk about that in a little bit, man. But let me give my thoughts on
I know
this
that was my
real
little segue. Did you like my segue into Tony LaRussa? That was a segue for you, man. See, that's what they call in the industry, segue.
Yeah, he's our main event for the evening, so we'll get to him in just a minute. But my thoughts on the game and just why Snell got pulled. So look, I know the entire season with Cash, that's been their MO. You get through the inning, you get through the lineup. I think it was 2 or 3 times, and then you bring in the bullpen. That's worked for him. We've seen the Rays start relievers and closers in the first inning, so they're a really unconventional team. It seems like they have the shift on for every single play. They have 4 outfielders sometimes. And they have a different lineup, seems like, every day. I hated this decision. Yeah. Let me tell you why. Snell was the 2018 AL Cy Young winner. And you only let him pitch for 5 1/3 innings in a potentially series-clinching game.
And he was at a reasonable pitch count. His pitch count wasn't absurd.
Right.
He was a reasonable pitch count. He only had 2 more outs. He would have been in the 6th on a 73. Well, by that time, he probably could have got to the 6th inning at around the 80 pitch count, 85 pitch count, which is, in my opinion, he's still warming up.
Right there.
Yeah.
Shit.
If he was at like 100 or something pitches, I would understand
that would be more understandable.
But this guy was dealing, like you said, he had, what was it, 8 or 9 strikeouts just through that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could see.
And the thing about it he said it in his press conference. Look, I you know what? I understand that you know, in a second and third time, but you know what? You don't think I don't make adjustments?
Right.
Even Snell said, listen, I had adjustments ready to go for the second and third and all that. He was ready. He was already planning it out. And then you're going to pull him. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't get that at all.
He's a Cy Young Award winner for a reason.
Yeah. Like I said, there was a lot of things that went wrong, and that was just kind of the key one. You don't pull a Cy Young winner when he gave up only 1 run on a good pitch count to a team that is dangerous. And it's not even that they brought in, like you said, like Glasnow or someone amazing, or someone that you might get fear over. They brought in Nick Anderson, who struggled this entire postseason, especially against the Dodgers. And he's the one who gave up that run that ultimately cost them the game. So all in all, just kind of wrapping this up, man, horrible decision.
It was
and
so,
I don't get it.
Horrible, man.
9 Ks. Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, he gave up. Yeah, it was 9 of them, man.
Yeah. So, look, that's all I'm going to speak on this topic. I could go on for hours and hours, but we got to keep it moving. We got to go on. We got a lot more show to go on. Let's talk a little bit of basketball. Let's talk about Daryl Morey, who's the new president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers. As we all know, he was with the Rockets for a long time, and he relieved himself. He left because he said he wanted to spend time with family or something, and then we see about a month later he's already got a new job.
Yeah, like why would you step down from that and then?
So all right, let's get to McLovin. We'll start you off first, man. What are your thoughts on him going over to the Sixers, and do you think he could possibly work out a deal with the Rockets to get a couple of their players? What do you think?
F. Morey. That's what I got to say. F. Morey. And I got to keep it G-rated clean. So I'm saying F. Morey. Why are you going to do that to us, man? You step down because you say you can't handle China and all the stuff that you said, but then you're going right back over there. What's the real reason why you left? I don't think it had nothing to do with China. I don't understand. Were you just tired of the Rockets and you wanted to go to someplace else to see what you could do? It makes no sense to me. But I think he's going to try to get Harden. So I do suspect to see a lot of trade proposals come from the Sixers to the Rockets to get him over there. And I'm going to tell you right now, if the Rockets let go of Harden, they better be getting Embiid or they better be getting Simmons and a draft pick.
Or you better get, you got to get somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look, give me a draft pick. Give me one of your give me either one of those 2 star players. And yeah, I'll give you Harden. Because honestly, we need a big. We just need a big.
Yeah.
So I don't mind taking on Embiid. and a draft pick. I'll be honest with you. But he's not going to do that. Well, I don't know. You know what, though? You people, I don't know. He might actually go for that for Harden because he likes Harden. That's Morey's guy. He brought him in there. And honestly, I mean, I can see them pulling that trigger. I can't. A lot of people say, no, they're not going to. But no, it's James freaking Harden.
Yeah, the Rockets going to pull the trigger. I think they will. I think they'll pull it.
I think we need to pull it, honestly. I think we need a big. I think Embiid can be that big, and Paul Silas is coming in there. It'll be fresh for him. And listen, we can go get another shooting guard. I mean, listen, that's what we can use a pick in the draft for. There's a plethora of guards out there. Or, we can package it for another guard, that may be available in the league via free agency with that pick. So, I mean, I'm sure there's things that we can do to get another shooting guard. We don't need to have James Harden. We just need a good guy that can protect the paint and a good shooting guard that knows his spot in the system. Because you already got one big giant head in Westbrook already, if you keep Westbrook. So
yeah.
Sean, what's your takes on this?
I would like to know the real reason why he left Houston. I mean, but he want to go to Philly and see what he can do. Philly's not bad. They just suck. That experiment they got over there. I don't think he can fix it. I think Philly is done, man. Because you gotta get rid of somebody.
Yeah.
You gotta get rid of either Simmons or Embiid. Somebody gotta go. It's not enough room for both of them. And I think you trade Simmons. But the thing is, they're both injury prone.
Right, absolutely.
So, it's gonna be kind of hard for somebody to pay him all that money if if they keep getting injured like that. But if he want to start somewhere fresh and start somewhere new, I want to see what he's gonna do in Philly. But
I'll tell you what though, for the first time, Big Sean, let me ask you, and you're gonna. For the first time, I feel like the Sixers are finally going to be able to turn that corner, though, man. They got a great coach in Rivers. They got a great GM, probably one of the best GMs in Morey that can construct a lineup. I mean, I think for the first time, the Sixers have never really had that true direction to build that team. And I think that, the Doc Richards is their head coach and the Morey is a GM. That is a duo that can rebuild, reshape, and put the Sixers down the right path. And if they suck, I think this is like the perfect storm for these two guys to be married to each other to build this team. And I do expect it's not going to happen right out the gap, but I do think 2 to 3 years from now, once Morey starts digging and doing that little tinkering with the lineup, you're going to see a pretty damn good championship caliber team come out of that because that's just the type of guy he is, and that's certainly the type of guy that Doc Rivers is.
Yeah, the fans is waiting. The fans is waiting patiently in Philly. So, we're going to see how that goes.
Yeah, they've been trusting that process for a while now, and sooner or later, it's got to run its course.
Yeah, it's great.
For me, the Sixers don't have a long leash left in terms of how, if they're going to get a championship or not. If they don't get it in the next couple of years, you got to start thinking about blowing it up and just restarting again and just considering all this a big failure. Because while, they are a solid team, it seems like they can never get over the hump. We always kind of talked about them like we did the Dodgers before they won their World Series, how, man, they always have a good bit of talent, but it seems like they could just never get to the promised land.
They got to.
Yep, they have. They got a lot of young pieces with Embiid and Simmons. They got to get, like you said, McLovin. They got to get a big. I still can't get over the Jimmy Butler. What they did with him. That was a key piece. That
he was just not coached right. I don't think he was put in the right system.
Yeah, because we see what he did when
he's successful everywhere else he's gone. He's been he's risen to the. So I think that was just a coaching situation or a player management situation between him and Philly.
Because we saw what he did with Miami leading them to the finals. So
you saw what he did with the Chicago Bulls when he was with the Bulls. He did great with them too.
Timberwolves and
Timberwolves was another one.
Yeah, he was there where he was.
Able to coexist everywhere he's gone. Philadelphia was just the anomaly.
Yeah, that was just kind of a punch to the gut for all the Sixers fans out there who, they got rid of him this past offseason. He went to Miami and they got to the championship. So you hate to see it, but that's just the way sports goes. Well, let's talk about the last topic we got here. Let's talk about Tony LaRussa going back to the Chicago White Sox, back where it all started. We all know he had a playing career for a little while, and then we know how he was as a manager. He started off there in 1979, coached there through 1986. So this is what is going to be his 5th decade of coaching now? Because what? 79? Yeah,
6. He has coached in 6 decades.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's crazy.
So he coached for the White Sox, then he went to the Athletics for about 10 years. Then he went to the Cardinals for a long time, from 96 to 2011. Took about 10-year break. Now he's back. So first off, we're going to be talking about one of the best managers of all. He's third most in terms of wins with 2,728. A legendary manager, hasn't managed in 10 years. He has done a lot of like behind the scenes kind of operations with baseball. So what do you guys think of Tony LaRussa going back and managing again? I'll let you start off.
I'm happy to see him back. I just hope he hasn't lost a step in his 10 years he's been away from the game. He's one of my favorite managers. I was a Cardinals fan. When he left, I left the Cardinals too. So I followed him everywhere he went. So I wish him the best of luck in his new coaching plays. He with the White Sox?
Yeah, he's with the White Sox.
I think they're gonna do something. You got one of the best managers in all baseball. So I will be watching the White Sox and see what they're gonna do, with Tony LaRussa, at the helm.
Mm-hmm. All right, McLovin?
Well, the man's a 4-time coach of the year. I get it.
Yeah.
But that was back in the 80s and some, I think, in the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2020. It's certainly a different animal now than it was back then. It's certainly a different time than it was back then.
Yeah.
Can he transcend his way of coaching to fit today's style of baseball is the question. Mm-hmm. Now, we all know he has problems with people kneeling. He called out Colin Kaepernick on it. There's players on the White Sox that kneel.
Yeah.
Can he coexist with them? And that terminal and will they be able to mesh? Because there are going to be players on his team that are going to kneel. And how's he going to deal with that? Is he going to be able to deal with it? There's a lot of chemistry. Will that disrupt the chemistry in the team? So yeah, there's a lot of what ifs with Tony LaRussa. The guy is not an analytical coach. He's an old school coach. He goes by the feel of the game, but feel the ball, and that's the way he coaches. Can that old school, antiquated system fit in today's analytics? Because his team is built around analytics.
Yep. Let's see.
And that's where it is. Is this going to be a circle trying to fit into a square?
Yep. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one.
I like that. Yeah.
So that's where it is. And I guess only time will tell. We'll see what comes of the White Sox. Personally, I think they were stupid to not hire Hinch when they had the opportunity.
Yeah, that was
Hinch is an analytical coach.
Yeah, Hinch is with Detroit now.
He's going to sign out, but he initially interviewed and was very much interested in the White Sox. And the White Sox, if they would have been on top of their game, would have signed him. Should have signed him.
They should have.
Yeah, absolutely. But here's the kicker. You want to know the inside backstory on that? Reisendorf, way back when Tony LaRussa was with the White Sox the first go-around, let Tony LaRussa walk. And he had felt bad about that for a long period of time. And when Tony LaRussa came back, his name kind of came back into the inner circles of things, he saw that was his opportunity to rectify the situation. And that's why Tony LaRussa got the job. Matter of fact, when Tony LaRussa, when word got throughout the other candidates that LaRussa was vying for the job, every other candidate, including Hinch, said they knew that their name was no longer worthy of being in the team because they had already put all their eggs in LaRussa's basket the minute that came out and they came to light. So LaRussa is Reisendorf's guy. Reisendorf's about 84 years old. He's probably got dementia, old folks home somewhere. And they're letting that man run the team, and it is what it is. And we'll see if it pans out for them. Personally, I think that was a dumb move on their part. I think it's going to be a very frustrating move for the people of Chicago's part. And I don't know, man. Hey, baseball, I guess we'll see when baseball resumes if it's going to pan out. I don't personally think it is. I think they should have got A.J. Hinch for that young analytical team because he's a young analytical coach, and then let them roll with it. But they didn't do it. So we'll see if that blunder cost them a World Series championship.
We're going to find out.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Nate said he's not sold. He hasn't been a manager in 9 years. Yeah, I'm the same way with you, Nate. I know it's kind of rare that we all agree with him on something. All love to you, Nate, though. But yeah, whenever I saw the news broke yesterday, I was like, Tony LaRussa? I'm like, managing.
I thought we were doing old folks home. I said,
I'm like, this guy hasn't managed in 10 years, and he's been doing a lot of like operations kind of stuff with, I forget who with, but I thought he'd just kind of given up because, I mean, the man's nearly 80, and he's going to a very, very young team who has a lot of potential, though. They got Tim Anderson, Luis Robert, Yoel Moncada, Eloy Jimenez. They got a lot of young stars on that team that could potentially, maybe win championships or MVPs one day. And I don't know. It might, on the one hand, I could see it working because those guys are going to get a really good experienced manager who's going to tell them stuff they've never heard in their life that's going to help out their game tremendously. But on the other hand,
I just wonder if the baby boomer can actually converse and understand what the millennials are talking about.
It's going to be hard.
He's got to, you know what I'm saying? You want your coach to be able to, number one, relate with your players. Number two, have something in common with the players so they can all mesh. And a 76-year-old man, I don't know if he's going to be able to necessarily mesh and relate to those players. I just think he's going to be talking about apples, and all they understand is oranges and peach cobbler.
Yeah, you're right about that because like that team's super young, probably one of the top 5 youngest teams in baseball, if I had to guess. And I don't know. It's going to be a weird kind of cultural shift for LaRussa coming back because a lot's changed in the last 10 years.
Yes, sir.
Will he be able to adapt or not?
In the last 10 years. I mean, all of it's changed.
They're going to have to set them up.
Yeah. So, I don't know how they're going to do because, like you said, Jay and Shaw, they're a very analytical team.
Yeah.
That's how the game is played nowadays. But we saw they can help you in certain cases or it can hurt you, like they did with Tampa. So the way they
do their roster constructions has changed.
Right.
The way they put players in. Now you got the permanent DH both National League and the American League. Yeah, there's so many little changes that he's going to have to pick up on, and there's so many strategies that he's going to have to pick up on because nobody bunts the ball anymore.
Nope.
I think he had one bunt in the World Series, and I don't know why that was even put in, but nobody bunts anymore. I mean, there's so much old school philosophies to get the player in scoring position that's changed.
Yep.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I think, is he going to be able to be relevant at the current age in which he is and the current age at where baseball is?
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out for sure.
Only time will tell.
He's going to be slow, but I think he'll catch on, I think.
I say that too, but man, look at Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker old as dirt too now.
Yeah, look what he's doing.
Yeah, he's doing nice.
Hey, and he almost made, and he was only he was only a game, one more win away from the World Series. So, I mean, hey, the only reason I think the only edge I think Dusty has with his age that LaRussa doesn't have is that Dusty has still been around the game all that time. So Dusty has seen all of the changes go forward, whereas LaRussa, like I said, he's been gone from the game for 9 years. So he hasn't really necessarily been around all the changes that have occurred. So but either way, man, like you said, I guess we're gonna find out.
It's a big difference from going from a front office job back to managing. Because, like you said, he's watched all these changes, but he's yet to really kind of play with them, though. So that's what might hurt him. I don't love this decision. I don't hate it. I just got a couple question marks by it because I don't know how it's going to pan out.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. Either the team's going to start thriving under it, or they're just going to crumble like a cookie. So that's my final thoughts on that, guys.
By the way, the Atlanta Falcons actually didn't fold for once. Even though it was against the little old Carolina Panthers, they didn't blow the lead. So that's what I'm saying that out there, man. Happy Falcons Day.
Yep. I got a good night's sleep last night because of that. All right, guys. Any final thoughts on the show today? Anything you'd like to promote?
God, that's such an open-ended question. I have so much comedy lines I could say right there, but I'm not, for the sake of keeping this show G-rated. But hey, Big Sean, man. Hey, Logan, it's good talking with you guys again, man. Looking forward to seeing you guys next go around. And hey, keep it real.
There you go. All right, Sean, what you got?
Oh man, today was great. We had fun. Jay and Logan, everything was good. They were ready for the next go around.
Oh yeah, hey, we're getting some good chemistry here, fellas, and I'm ready to keep this gravy train rolling.
Yes.
All right, so
shout out to Brandon Herrera, man, for all the comments.
oh yeah,
Man,
appreciate it,
You
man.
remember last night too. Yeah.
You might want to start sending in your address.
Yeah, we got a feeling a T-shirt's gonna be coming your way, brother. So just keep commenting, man, and you'll be getting one, I'm
Yeah.
sure. But all right, we gotta thank the sponsors one more time. McLovin, what we got here?
Today's show again was brought to you by none other than Suzanne Paparazzi Jewelry. All products are lead and nickel. All products are $5. Special offer for ASAP Sports viewers. Free matching earrings when you buy a necklace. Order now at paparazziaccessories.com. And the promo code for this wonderful gift is 160920.
Of course, we also have our T-shirt giveaway, like we just mentioned.
Heck yeah, man. Make sure you're the liking, commenting, sharing person of the month, and you'll get a free T-shirt. And if you don't want to try to be the free T-shirt guy and you just want to just give your money up, then go to our website and pay your $25, pay your little shipping and handling, and we'll get you that T-shirt. Either way, we appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you in those shirts.
Look, man, we don't even have shirts yet, so you guys are really getting a steal. Keep commenting. Brandon, thank you especially, brother. Be looking forward to you in the comments, of course. Look, for my amazing guest hosts, Jay McLovin and Big Shaw, thanks again for coming on, fellas. Another great show. Be talking to you guys again on Tuesday. I'm your host, Logan Landers. Be sure to check out all the other videos we're going to be having put up on this network. We are one of the most consistent networks on all across Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. We're always doing stuff. Be sure to check us out.